Hello everyone, this is Jennifer. Today we're going to start out with our next topic, which is commercial arithmetic. So what do you mean by commercial arithmetic? It is basically a branch of mathematics that deals with properties of the counting, like the numbers, fractions, and the basic operations applied to this number. So basically, it is a group of practical subjects used in commerce. So mathematics typically which is used in commerce industries, like your elementary arithmetic, elementary algebra, statistics, probability, etc. So in this, the first topic that we are going to look into is the simple interest. So principal amount, what do you mean by a principal amount? Principal amount is nothing but it's a money borrowed or lent out for a certain period. It's called a principal or a amount. So for example, in a bank, if we borrow or take a loan amount, that is nothing but your principal amount. So interest is the extra money paid for the sum. So when we borrow a loan, when we are repaying the loan, we pay the interest to the bank for the loan borrowed. That is nothing but your interest. Interest is basically classified into two types. One is the simple interest, the other one is the compound interest. So first let us look into the simple interest. So the simple interest is basically interest which is calculated uniformly on the original amount of loan. It remains constant and it remains uniform for the loan amount, and it is paid at the end of every specified year. Simple interest is basically computed or calculated on the principal amount. Hence, the three factors which are considered in your simple interest calculation are your principal, time, and rate of interest. So the formula for calculating the simple interest is equal to PTR by 100. PTR is nothing but principal, time into rate of interest divided by 100. So the amount is equal to the recoverable amount, or the repayment amount is equal to the simple interest plus the principal amount. So let us look into our first question. Find the simple interest on 300 rupees at 8% per annum for 14 weeks. So here they are telling us to calculate the interest. So what is given in the question? The principal amount, which is 300. The rate of interest is 8% per annum is the rate of interest. And the time given is 14 weeks. So this 14 weeks can be converted into years. So 1 week, in 1 year there are 52 weeks. So 14 weeks are there. So it's equal to how much of years? So cross multiply, you get 14 divided by 52. So 14 divided by 52 years. So simple interest is equal to PTR by 100. P is 300 into 14 into 8 divided by 100 into 52. So your simple interest is equal to 6.46. So your next question, find the simple interest on rupees 570 for 2.5 years at 3% per annum, and also the amount after 2.5 years to be paid. So first they are telling us to calculate the simple interest. Next we are supposed to calculate the amount which is repayable, okay, after 2.5 years. So principal is equal to 570. Time is equal to 2.5 years. So 2.5 years can be written as 2 2s are 4, 4 plus 1 5, 5 divided by 2 years. Okay, rate is equal to 3% per annum. So simple interest and amount you are supposed to calculate. Simple interest is equal to PTR by 100. 570 into 5 into 3 divided by 100 into 2, 42.75. Therefore, the amount is equal to principal plus simple interest. Principal is how much? 570. And your interest amount is 42.75. Therefore, the amount which is supposed to be repayable is 612.75 after 2.5 years. So moving on to our third question, which is find the simple interest on rupees 4,000 from Jan 3rd 2009 to 17th March 2009 at the rate of 12% per annum. So here the principal amount is how much? 4,000 rupees. The rate of interest is 12% per annum. So what is the time? January 3rd 2009 to 17th March. So January, how many days in a month are there? So in the month of January there are 31 days. In that 3 days are gone, so 28 days plus February is 28 days because it's not a leap year 2009 plus 17 days, so which is equal to 73 days is your time. T is equal to 73 divided by 365 in order to convert it into years. So years. So simple interest is equal to, you're supposed to calculate, simple interest is equal to PTR by 100. 4,000 into 73 into 12 divided by 100 into 365. The simple interest is equal to 96 rupees. So moving on to the next question. Find the simple interest on rupees 15,450 for 3 years, 7 months and 73 days at the rate of 5% per annum. So what is given in the question? Principal is 15,450. The rate of interest is 5%. So time, what is your time? 3 years they have told. 3 years plus 7 months. 7 divided by 12. 12 months in a year. So 7 divided by 12. 73 days. 73 divided by 365. Therefore, if you do the LCM and you take it, it comes up to 227 divided by 60 years. So 73 divided by 365 will be 1 by 5. So if you take up your LCM, you will get 227 divided by 60 years. Basically, you are converting everything to the number of years. So 3 years plus 7 months plus 73 days. So simple interest is equal to PTR by 100, 15,450 into 227 into 5 divided by 100 into 60. So you get a simple interest amount to be 2,922.62 or 63. So the next question is, if a simple interest on a certain sum is rupees 300 for 2 years at 6% per annum, find the sum. So they have given the simple interest and they have told how many years and rate of interest, but they are telling us to find on what amount is this 300 rupees charged as simple interest. So we are supposed to find out the principal amount. So simple interest is equal to 300, time is equal to 2 years, rate of interest is equal to 6% per annum. Principal question mark. So what is your simple interest formula? PTR by 100. Therefore your principal is equal to the same formula. If you have to find out your principal, just cross multiply. Your TR comes to your denominator and your 100 goes to the numerator. So it will become simple interest into 100 divided by TR, which is equal to 300 into 100 divided by 2 into 6. The principal amount is 2,500. Therefore the sum of money is rupees 2,500. So your next question. On what sum of money will the simple interest amount to rupees 42 in 3.5 years at 3% per annum? So what have they given? Simple interest, which is 42 rupees. Time 3.5 years. So 3.5 years can be written as 7 by 2. 3 2s are 6, 6 plus 1 7, 7 by 2 years. R is equal to 3%. So principal amount they are telling us to find out. On what sum of money means it is a principal amount. So simple interest is equal to PTR by 100. So principal amount can be found out with the same formula wherein you bring your principal to your left hand side. Principal is equal to simple interest into 100 divided by TR. 42 into 100 divided by 7 by 2 into 3. So this 7 by 2, the 2 can come to the numerator as multiplication, because here it is in division. So 42 into 100 into 2 divided by 7 into 3. So your principal amount is 400. So your sum of money is rupees 400. Next question, the sum of money amounts to 855 rupees in 3.5 years at the rate of 4% per annum. Simple interest. Find the sum. So they're telling us to find the principal amount again. Here what have they given in the question? They have given the sum of money amounts to 855 means the amount, the later on recoverable value is 855. Time is 3.5, which can be written as 7 by 2 years. They have given the time 3.5, which can be written as 7 by 2 years. 3 2s are 6, 6 plus 1 7 by 2 years. Rate is 4% per annum. Principal you're supposed to find out. So how do you basically find out the amount? Amount is equal to principal plus simple interest. Since they have given the principal, we'll use this formula. Since they have given the amount, we'll use this formula. Amount is equal to principal plus simple interest. Amount is equal to principal plus simple interest can be calculated as PTR by 100. Therefore, amount can be written as P. You take it as common factor outside. So, it will be 1 plus TR by 100. So when we implement the values in the formula, we get 855 is the amount, which is equal to principal into 1 plus TS 7 by 2 into rate is 4 divided by 100. So 855 is equal to P into 1 plus 7 by 50. So 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are and 2 50s are. So you get 1 plus 7 by 50, which is equal to principal is equal to 50 plus 7 divided by 50, which is equal to 855 amount is equal to principal into 57 divided by 50. How do we get this? Is basically you take your LCM for this and you get 57 divided by 50. So 855 into 50 cross multiply. So your denominator becomes a numerator towards your left hand side into 50 divided by 57, which is equal to the principal. So your principal is equal to 570. Therefore, the sum of money is 500. It is 750, not 570. I again repeat, the sum of money is 750. Okay, so moving on to the next question, which is a person borrowed rupees 6,400. After 2 years and 3 months, he paid rupees 6,136 in cash with a horse and cleared the amount of the rate of interest was 3.5% per annum. Find the value of the horse. They are telling the person has borrowed 6,400, which means to tell this is your principal amount. After 2 years, the time is 2 years and 3 months. So it can be written as 2 years and 3 months. So 2 plus 3 by 12, which is equal to 9 by 4 years. when he repaid the amount with the interest, he has paid 6,136 in cash with the horse. So we are supposed to find the value of the horse. So the rate of interest is 3.5%, which can be written as 7/2%. So simple interest is equal to PTR by 100, which is equal to 6,400 into 9 into 7 divided by 100 into 4 into 2. So you get your simple interest amount to be 504 rupees. So your amount is what? Principal plus simple interest. You know your principal amount is 6,400 plus the simple interest is 504. So your amount is 6,904. So why you're basically calculating this is 6,904 is the amount that the person is supposed to pay after 2 years and 3 months. But instead of paying this by cash, he has paid along with a horse. So let us find the value of the horse now. So after 2 years and 3 months, amount is rupees 6,904. A person paid rupees 6,136 cash and the horse. So 6,904 is equal to 6,136 plus horse. So 6,904 minus 6,136 is equal to horse. So the value of horse is 768. Therefore, the cost of the horse is 768 rupees. So our next question, Manohar borrowed rupees 12,650 from the money lender at 8% per annum simple interest. After 3 years, he paid 10,381 and gave a buffalo to clear the debt. Find the cost of the buffalo. It is same like your previous question. They have given the principal amount, rate of interest, the time, and they are telling he has prepaid the amount in cash and with a buffalo. So you're supposed to find the value of the buffalo. So first let us find the simple interest. Simple interest is equal to PTR by 100. 12,650 into 3 into 18 divided by 100, which is equal to 6,831. Therefore your simple interest is equal to 6,831. Amount is simple interest plus principal. 6,831 plus 12,650, which is equal to 19,481. After 3 years, amount is rupees 19,481. But Manohar paid this 19,481 with cash and by giving a buffalo. Therefore, the value of the buffalo is equal to 10,381, which is cash, plus buffalo, which is equal to 19,481. Therefore, buffalo is equal to 19,481 minus 10,381. Therefore, the value of buffalo is 9,100. Therefore, the cost of buffalo is rupees 9,100. Thank you, everyone.